So some of the most common seller objections that you guys are going to hear, okay, is going to be, I have to think it over, or I got to sleep on it. I have to think it over, or I have to sleep on it. That's probably going to be the most common one. So how do we respond to that objection?
With empathy.
Yeah. Commonality, empathy, commonality. Hey, you know what? I completely understand. I know it's a big decision on your end. And I work with a lot of clients that were kind of in the same situation that you were guys in. They wanted to sleep on it. They want to pray on it. They want to think it over. Big deal. But let me ask you this, and please be honest with me. And I would appreciate that. Do you feel like I'm the agent to sell your home if I get the listing? If I'm the agent? Yeah, absolutely, Alan. We feel very comfortable with you, and we feel like this is something that that we want to do. Great. So if I may ask, and please be honest with me, what's really, truly holding you back from making a decision right now? We spent about an hour and a half. You saw what we can offer you. You feel comfortable with me. You feel like I can sell your house. What's really holding you back from making a decision right now? Well, Alan, you know what? We're a little bit concerned about the commission. Aha, it's a commission. Okay, well, listen, I completely understand. Commission obviously is important because that's how we get paid. We don't get paid a retainer fee or a salary. We don't get paid by the hour. We get paid if we sell your house, and we feel like we can sell your house for a top dollar. If you don't mind sharing with me, guys, what do you have in mind when it comes to the commission? What are you guys comfortable paying to me? Well, Alan, you said that your fee is 3%, and obviously we got to pay the buyer's agent. That's another 3% or 2.5%, and it's a $600,000 house, and we feel like we're almost paying $30,000, and that's a lot of money. I mean, I can buy a truck for that kind of money. Oh, okay, all right. So your plan is to buy a truck then, right? Well, we got cars and everything like that, but you know what I'm saying. I said, no, I get it. So let me ask you this, Bob. Assuming we agree to the commission structure that makes sense for both of us. That makes sense for both of us. Are you prepared to go forward with this deal today, with our deal? Are you prepared to sign the agreement today? Are you prepared to move forward with our arrangement today? Whatever words you use, just use that. Well, yeah, I mean, if we can get this thing right with the commissions and everything like that, yeah, I mean, we're Becky, I mean, are we prepared? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. All right, let's get it going. So guess what? You identified the root of what's really holding them back. And now you made them to commit, say, hey, assuming we agree on a commission structure, are you prepared to move forward with today's arrangement, with our agreement? Yeah, absolutely. Great. So work it out. Work out a commission structure. And guess what? They're going to work with you. They're going to sign that paperwork. See? Another question can be, hey, how are you different from a previous agent? And again, if they're asking this question, you did not do a good job of convincing them why you're different in the first place. So you got to go back to the sections where you're different and point out those sections. How are you going to market my home differently? Again, you got to do your job in really explaining to them the difference, how you're going to be able to market your home. How many homes have you sold? That's a challenge for new agents. Again, use your team numbers, use your brokerage numbers. I'm interviewing 2 other agents after you. Hey, I completely understand. What are you looking for in those agents that you don't see with me? Well, not really. We just want to do our due diligence. Oh, I completely understand. I get. I mean, you're doing your homework. It's a big decision on your end. But if I may ask you, what can we do right now to get this deal cemented, like this deal get it going? Well, Alan, we still got to meet with those 2 agents, and we feel like at this point you're our favorite, but we still got to do our due diligence. All right, cool. I completely get it. No big deal. When are you planning to meet with these agents? Well, we got one at 4 o'clock, another one at 6 o'clock coming in. Okay, wonderful. Well, promise me one thing, would you? Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you decide to move forward with one of these agents, okay, before you do that, can you please give me an opportunity to give you maybe a better quote or a better commission or a better maybe opportunity to really kind of show you what I can do for you differently? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, great. We can make that happen. Great, awesome. So that's something that you're gonna get as well, unfortunately. And a lot of times they're gonna have to meet those agents, and there are gonna be times when they're gonna move forward with these agents, and there are times when you're gonna get called and say, you know what, we really like you. Another thing that really works for me when it comes to this is, and I'm not advocating you guys doing that, unless of course you're doing quite a bit of production, is I try to get the agent's information from them, and then right there on the spot I would pull up the agent's numbers and then compare their numbers to my numbers. I mean, it's not, I mean, but it's not for everyone, because again, if you're a new agent, you're probably not in a position to do so. But if you're a seasoned agent like Linda, like Virginia, right, and you got like 25, 30 transactions that you do, the average agent there sells about 4 or 5 homes a year. So you can clearly show the difference there in terms of production, which means that you have more experience, you have more knowledge, you sell more homes, you do more marketing. Okay. Again, I'm not saying this is something that you want to do. It's just I've done it a bunch of times, not a bunch of times, but a few times, because at the end of the day, you want to get the listing because you're the best agent for them. Okay. Okay, guys. So in closing, what we want to do is, let's say, for example, you feel like you did your part, you did the presentation. Here are some of the closing questions that you want to use in your routine. Okay. So one of the questions is, hey, when are you ready to start showing your home? Hey, when are you ready to start showing your home? Well, Virginia, we got to get a couple of things in order on our end, and then yeah, I think probably in about 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's great. That's exciting. Well, let's get it going. You whip out the listing agreement and have them go through the listing agreement. Okay, so 2 weeks from now we can take pictures, correct? Yeah, 2 weeks from now we can take pictures. Great. Okay, let's get the show going. Absolutely. Now, another way of doing it is saying, hey, you know what, assuming we agree on commission, and we already talked about this, do you feel like I'm the agent to sell your home? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Alan, we feel good with you. And yeah, if we agree on commission, we can go this. Okay, great. You bring out the agreement and get it going. The same goes with assuming we agree on a marketing strategy. Do you feel like I'm the agent to sell your home? Yeah, absolutely. Great. Yeah. So just take out the listing agreement and go after it. Okay, my favorite one is actually this one here. So when will we start showing your home? When can we start showing your home?
That one's my favorite. Being aggressive, a strong closer, and always assume the sale. You just assume the sale.
Assume the sale.
When do you want to start showing your home? Yeah, just assume the sale.
Yeah. So you do that, right? We'll get, well, okay, yeah, we were thinking 2 weeks from now or a month from now, whatever, right? That's it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's pretty much it. I know we went over the paperwork. Make sure you always have your paperwork. I've been in situations when I forgot things, not pretty. So I had to just whip it up the zip forms and have them e-sign right there on the spot. Uh, but you want to have the paperwork with you. Always ask for referrals. Once you get the listing agreement signed, ask if they know anyone that is going to be in a market to buy or sell. Definitely want to do that for sure. The same goes when you get their house under contract. Ask them for referrals. When you close, ask them for referrals.